Who's your biggest competitor?
Senator, we have a lot of competitors.
Who's your biggest?
I think the categories of, do you want just one? I'm not sure I can give one, but can I give a bunch? Mm-hmm. So there are three categories that I would focus on. One are the other tech platforms, so Google, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft. We overlap with them in different ways.
Do they provide the same service you provide?
In different ways, different parts of it,
Let me put it this way. If I buy a Ford and it doesn't work well and I don't like it, I can buy a Chevy. If I'm upset with Facebook, what's the equivalent product that I can go sign up for?
Everything I do gonna be funky.
At the outset, for anyone who cares about the First Amendment, share this post immediately. Hi, Mark. First of all, take a look at all of these stories where white folks have posted comments that are actually racist on Facebook, and they remained on Facebook. Then I, as a black man and former civil rights attorney, write a post complaining about racism, and you ban me for 3 days over my birthday weekend. Now, that is one of my images as selected by the ACLU for a calendar a few years ago. It is a black man who overcame racism at UMass Amherst campus. His name is Jason Vassell, and I will tell you about him momentarily. Now, I've been waiting for 3 days to say this since I was wrongly banned from Facebook, so I'll say it now, and I'll say it straight to you. I will look you right in the face if given the opportunity and break it down for you like this, sir. Facebook has been accused of racial discrimination based on content, and that is directly applicable here. I was punished for complaining about white men committing violent acts against black men and how black men cannot retaliate in kind lest we be considered the wrongdoer and punished, which is precisely what you did to me about my comments on a post I drafted a full 6 months ago. Now keep in mind that racism was rampant in both examples, okay, that I'm sharing with you. The white men who attacked Jason Vassell at UMass Amherst were not even students. They were drunk, and one of them had a history of abusing women, okay?
Never before have I felt so good, just being natural me. Mine a hang up and mine a ties, but deep inside I'm free.
The white lawyer who attacked my equipment and me is facing disciplinary action by the Wisconsin Office of Lawyer Regulation.
That's pointing to me right now.
Correct. Well, we're on the record.
Right. I want these cameras out of my face.
Don't you touch my camera.
Yeah,
Don't you touch my camera. Don't you, I want him arrested. Now he's on me. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Let's all deal with this in a mature, appropriate, professional fashion.
I have been. Meanwhile, Facebook throws me off. Now, Mark, you claim you're open to some sort of regulation, so I have a great idea. Since you and your henchmen have created and monopolized the largest single open marketplace of ideas the world has ever seen, the thoughts and ideas expressed in that milieu must be protected by the First Amendment to the United States Constitution within U.S. boundaries. Now, it's nearly impossible to comment on many newspapers today without using a Facebook plugin. You are the new thought police, Mark, and to have you as a private entity in such a role is a dangerous thing, a very dangerous thing, and I've known that for years. Now, how you handle it outside of America, I don't know, but I'm willing to discuss, some international treaties, of course, with you, but for communications originating in the United States, Facebook cannot pick and choose which content to punish. If I am not advocating for imminent violence or lawlessness, then you simply have no business playing thought police. What you can do is create a code system whereby content is coded as to whether or not it involves discrimination or sex or drugs, but that's about it. As I heard a U.S. statesman observe last week, you do indeed have a monopoly going on here, and your current mode of regulation is not doing substantial justice to me or to many others, particularly minorities. Things have to change. Now.
At the outset of this case, The DA insisted on characterizing Jason as a menace to society.
This whole thing's been pretty shocking to me because he's kind of the last student I would expect to be involved in any kind of trouble at the university. He's a really sweet kid.
Oh, he's a wonderful kid.
Yes.
I wish our kid was like him.
Yes. Have you ever known him to be in any trouble other than this?
Oh, no, never.
Right.
Is the reason why we're all here and why this became such a compelling case. So thank you.
It's a very special moment for Luke. Luke, I don't know you that well, man, but, you know, I know the feeling, and you did well. Congratulations. Good on you.
Martha Copley has had the ability to stop these proceedings.
Yep.
Despite being provided with ample information showing the racist nature of this prosecution, she declined to intervene.
Endurance of the people in this room and the skill of those attorneys, a very, very different result would have taken place. And an otherwise exemplary young man, whose life has been exemplary, a young man with a social conscience, a young man with a commitment to education, a young man with all the qualities that young black people are not from the inner city are not supposed to have, would have had his life demolished.